Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Bradley, but you can call me Bradley, and today we're going to be doing something really cool in Minecraft. Basically, in Mumbo Jumbo's newest video, he created a base called Big John's, I think. Big Steve's? I can't remember now, I'm not very smart. Anyway, the concept art he created for the base was so cool, and I loved it. And honestly, I wanted to give my own shot at building his base. Although I'm not saying that Mumbo Jumbo is a bad builder in any way, or I'm not discrediting his skills in any way through this video. I just wanted to give my own shot at it and see what I could do with it. So before I ramble on any longer, let's just get to the time lapse. Okay, the first thing I should mention about this base is the colours. When you look at Mumbo Jumbo's one, the build he made in the video, he used a lot of bricks and a lot of stone, and I tried to use that same colour scheme except for the bricks. Now, if you're a long-time viewer of my channel, you know how much I despise bricks in Minecraft. That the worst thing to texture, they always look really rough and they always look really dirty when you made it. But when I looked at Mumbo Jumbo's design, the base didn't look dirty or distraught, but more as, you know, as he describes it in the video, it's been there a long time. So instead I tried to make it look like the walls are painted, and I used red terracotta for that, and I mixed in a couple other colours, like a bit of spruce, a bit of orange terracotta, a bit of red sand. You know, it mixes it up. It helps create a really cool and interesting base that, you know, I despise using bricks. So to use a different colour that's more, I believe this colour is even closer to the one in the image rather than the bricks, because it's just more of a pinky red. But it just looks so great, and I'm so proud of how this specific colour segment turned out. Now when I get to the reason I actually made this video, you'll see on the side of this base there's a bit sticking out, and it's like made of bone, and there's two blocks. I guess it's supposed to be a sign in the concept art at least. And in Mumbo Jumbo's video, he kind of asked, how am I supposed to make this look like it's sticking out? And I thought, well, you could always make the walls look like they're made of walls, and that gave me the idea for this video. It's like, hey, why don't I make this myself? Why don't I use my own art theme there? Because I just thought of that, and I wonder if I could actually do that. So I went ahead and I made the walls, the block walls, and I did add a little bit of a regular blocks in, and this isn't identical to the one in the image by any means. You can't really ever get concept art that you've drawn in real life and then make it in Minecraft look absolutely perfect. If you think you can and you do it, try it, send it to me, link me in the video, whatever. I'd love to see it. But this is my best interpretation of how he does that, and I think that looks really neat. And I'd like to say again that this base is in no way identical to the concept art. I have put a ton of my own style and a ton of my own ideas into this base, so it isn't just I've stolen something from somebody else and said, hey, this is mine. And one thing that I did want to try out with this base is I added some signs around the bottom to help give that little rim on I think that looks really cool and helps bring the base to life. Like, it isn't just one paint throughout the whole thing. There's been extra colors over the years. They've changed it up a little bit. They've done different details, and I've also made it orange underneath as if it used to be an orange building, but then they painted over red, but then the red paint's been scraped away over time. It's just small details like that that make the base look really nice, and I really love how it's turning out. One of my favourite details about this base, and I'm not quite sure if you see it in the time lapse, but you got these planks on the side, and I've used little square ASCI, whatever they're called, code things to make it look like somebody's nailed the boards into the wall, and I think that just looks brilliant. I actually think I talk about it on the final clip. Anyway, it looks really nice, and I'm just really happy how that part turned out. Also guys, as we're finishing up the time lapse now, if you see anything in this video you want to copy and use in your own bases, go ahead, I'm not going to sue you. I love it when people use my designs. I love it when people change and mimic things that I do, because that's how we grow as artists, that's how we grow as builders, that's how you're just going to grow in general. So use this stuff at your leisure. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. The base is all done, and the first thing I'd like to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this when I just took a screenshot. I don't know if I mentioned this when I was doing the time lapse, because I haven't done that quite yet, but the big dog sign here, the reason the name's changed isn't for any legal reason other than the fact I thought it would be funny to change the name, and I forgot what the actual name was. Besides that, let's look at the base and let's look at some of the cool details that I might not have mentioned. And then my favourite detail in this entire base was these little sign padded up things here. I've always done this small design that I made when I was doing like a big train station thing a while back, where I'd place down these and then, I don't know, place signs over the top of them, and it looks like the wall has been padded up with little boards because there was a breakage or something like that. I don't know what really it is, but it looks nice. And by just adding those little squares on the sides, I saw them in the ASCII ones in Mumbo Jumbo's video, and I thought I'd copy them over and I used them in a different way, and I think that looks really cool with the signs being nailed to the wall. I might have seen it in a BOO video. I watch a lot of Minecraft videos, as you can probably tell. Anyway, that looks really sweet and it looks really cool on that side of the base. And there's another detail that I really liked. I forgot to put something here. that isn't my fault. It is my fault, but I'll just put some red banners there for now. Yeah, let's just go for that for right now. And there's a lot of details that I quite liked. I loved using this whole base, but overall, just trying to try and use this concept art and trying to make my own design and use my own style and make it like that. I'm really proud of how this one turned out, especially since I haven't built in like a month. If you're wondering why my videos haven't been building for like ages, I'm like, what's going on? You've done command block ones, you've done SMP ones, but you're a Minecraft builder. And to say that, I'm trying to vary my palette a bit. And what I mean by that is like a lot of my content is building, so I know how to speak about it, I know how to do it, and I'd love to be able to do all the sides of Minecraft, so all the sides of YouTube content creation, speaking to people, doing massive events, making plans, you know, all the stuff that you need to do to be in SMPs, to do all this cool stuff, to be a famous Minecraft YouTuber. And I don't think me just building on my creative world is going to get me there. So I've built that now. Everything's done, everything's fun, and I've got a long video to edit that isn't this one. Wow, I'm just right. I just rhymed that whole thing. I'm surprised this video isn't done. Small interlude here, I just rhymed done with done. I think I'm pretty dumb.